Hello everyone, I'm Joshua from JJKB92, and today I'm doing a review of the Book of Boba Fett, episode 5. Surprisingly, and spoilers ahead, if you haven't seen Book of Boba Fett, go ahead and check that out, and please come back to this video, or do what you want. But basically, to me it was surprising that Boba Fett, his name is literally in the title, wasn't even in the episode. So if you want to see Boba Fett, this wasn't an episode with him in it, surprisingly, but if you guys want to see the Mandalorian, he was in it, and it was awesome. Overall, the episode starts off like a meat cartel or something, and Mando walks in, and basically says, he shows them a bounty fob, showing that he's gone back into the bounty hunting game, after giving Grogu to Luke Skywalker at the end of Season 2 in The Mandalorian. And he shows them the fob, and then the guy who he's after said, how does he know he's here? Then he shows him the fob, then he shows him, the puck, that if you guys have seen Season 1 and 2 of The Mandalorian, you guys would know, Greef Karga showed Mando the pucks, and then it showed the Mon Calamari on it, or whatever it was. But basically, he shows him the puck, realizes it's him, then he gives off the iconic line from episode 1, I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold. I don't know. Basically, he gave out that really iconic line, and then he got bit by one of the guy's bodyguards, and then he kept, getting hurt, and then you see him bring out the dark saber, which he uses to, slice people up. YouTube, that it's fictional, it's not real. And then he uses the dark saber to basically, annihilate them. And then he shows still lack of control over it, because, he doesn't expect it to, be so heavy. So, and basically, he still owns it, but overall, the Mando beat them, but at the same time, he cut a hole in his pants, right around, this area, and burned his leg. And then after that, you can see, I'm not sure where this is in the Star Wars galaxy, and it was, this, V-shaped thing, which was, probably just guessing outer rim. But basically, he goes into, the secret area where, if you guys have seen Mandalorian Season 1, you guys remember the armorer, the gold helmet Mandalorian. It looks like she survived the, Purge on Navarro, where, the stormtroopers came after Din, Cara Dune, and Greef Karga, Baby Yoda, and IG-11. And they're all talking. They all ask how Din Djarin got the dark saber, and after he got the dark saber, he basically actually, I'm gonna skip ahead a bit, where the Mandalorian is told that Beskar is not used for weaponry, but only for armor. And they forge it into something for Grogu. And I expect that Grogu might show up next episode. And Din is confused. When he talked about Jedi, the armorer told him that they're their creed, kinda. I'm not sure how to put it, but their order, there we go. Their order requires, no attachment. And, the Mandalorian states that that's the entire Mandalorian code. And then, later on, I don't know if they mentioned this in season 1 of The Mandalorian, but like, you guys know, like, that heavy guy who had a feud with Din Djarin? Apparently, only 3 Mandalorians survived. Like, Din, the guy who had a feud with, and the armor, which is really sad, because that meant, like, pretty much their entire creed pretty much was wiped out. Even the foundlings, like those little children running around, they were wiped out. And basically, like, it was revealed that the heavy guy is from Clan Vizsla, and he challenges Din to a big fight, where he almost bested Din, but Din managed to, like, come back up and defeat him. Then, like, the armorer asked if, like, the heavy trooper has ever removed his helmet, and he said no. Then she asked Din, and Din said yes, after a bunch of hesitation. Then she claimed that he was not a Mandalorian. And then the armorer shows, like, basically, she tells him he has to go to this, like, lake under like, Mandalore. Sorry, I couldn't figure out the name, even though that's literally in the Mandalorian. My mind's been off today. And it is revealed the night of 1,000 tears. It shows, like, TIE bombers flying through, K2SOs shooting down the Mandos, and, like, you guys know, like, from Star Wars: The Clone Wars, that big dome that big fight took place in, or, like, in Star Wars Rebels, like, that big dome, that was blown to smithereens. Or you could see, like, a giant boom. And it was revealed about that. Then, since Mando took off his helmet, he was denounced as a Mandalorian. So he's no longer a Mandalorian right now. He needs to redeem himself. And overall, then later on he travels to Tatooine with that gift for Baby Yoda. It shows that he really, really misses him. And Pelimato shows up, and so, like, apparently they've been working on a new ship, which is, like, the Nabooian Starfighter, but modded and upgraded, which is really cool. I mean, they're kind of going for, like, an old school vibe where some of the parts are missing. And, like, later on, like, he got really close to, like, a commercial flight. And then he was interacted with the X-Wings, and then there was a bit of, like, funny banter between them. Like the guy asked if his name was familiar, and that he thought his voice was familiar. That is, trying to connect dots. Then asked if he used to own a Razor Crest, because it was that guy from Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 2. His name was, like, Wolf or something. And basically, that Wolf guy basically said, like, that the Razor Crest was associated with the Empire. Then Mando flips this brand new switch, and then goes, like, full thrust, which is, like, really close to hyperspace, but it's not hyperspace. He just goes, damn, and just blasts away. Like, you guys know, like, IndyCar and NASCAR? Imagine that speed, but times 10. Like, he disappeared, like, out of view within, like, 2 seconds. Just, like, and then Fennec Shand asks him to help, and then Mando reveals that he wants to visit Baby Yoda first. And that's overall happens in episode 2. I would go longer, but I only have 10 minutes. But, yeah, go check out episodes of Book of Boba Fett on Disney+. I highly recommend it. Also, watch any Star Wars they have if you're a big Star Wars fan. I swear you will really, really like it. Honestly, episode 3, though, it's meh. But have a great day, everyone. I'm Joshua from J2KB92, and I'll see you all really, really soon. Have a great day. Bye.